Hello everybody and welcome back to the Ultimate Decades Challenge. Now if you watched the last episode then you'll know that things they got a bit dramatic. So if you haven't watched any of the episodes so far, our sim Westcotte, he lost his wife to typhoid fever right after she gave birth to their baby girl. And then coming back from burying her, his house caught on fire. And he also caught on fire, may I add, and he also lost Amma in that fire. So things have been really dramatic, and I'm really hoping that this is just a nice, peaceful episode where nothing horrific happens, but that hasn't been the case so far. So in this episode, hopefully we can find Udal a new wife, and also we need to age up Amma, which that's where things have the potential to go wrong, don't they? Because as we know, in the Ultimate Decades Challenge, you need to roll to see if the children or your Sims survive age up. And knowing my luck, it's just not gonna go well. I did have a lot of comments in the last video saying I should move Udal's sister in, or at least marry her, which I think I would like to do. She is a servant for a noble household right now, but maybe we can get that going just in case. So it is now Thursday morning around 10 a.m. It is the last day of 1302, and in the last episode I did say that I was going to change the season to these plants because I made my own farming key and I made them different seasons to what the plants were actually in, so I had to go into the code and change them. So I've done that, so these are all now summer crops. So we will harvest these on Sunday because I will be harvesting once on the last day of each season. And then we can sell to Trader Joe's and hopefully replace some of all of the burnt items in our house. Udal is just reading his Bible at the moment. I did put my mod in, which is the Book of Hours mod, so I do want to grab that for him, but it's 360 simoleons right now. Maybe we just wait. I kind of feel like he'll be okay with his Bible for now. That'll be something, maybe a wedding gift to himself. Or maybe even my daughter survives her infancy gift to himself. Oh, that'd be quite nice actually, if he bought himself a nice Book of Hours and then passed it down through the generations. But we'll see. We'll see how much Sharks buys our crops for and all of that. One more thing that I have decided to do, because we are on episode 6 and we've only made it through 2 years, I will be playing, I don't know, maybe a little bit off camera. I'm also kind of thinking about uploading like little interim episodes, which is sped up gameplay in the background and just me talking about general stuff. Like going on in the community, going on with myself, all of that kind of stuff. So those people who want to watch it can watch it, and those who just want to skip a few days ahead, then you can do that as well. Anyway, that is enough of your Bible. You are not rich enough to just sit around and read all day. But, you know, considering that he was a peasant in the 14th century, I don't think he could read. Did he get stung? He got stung. He didn't even collect anything. We can't even create any candles right now because our little candle maker has burnt to a crisp, sadly. It doesn't look like it's gonna rain today though, so our washing will actually dry. Chicken's just gonna watch him on the toilet. I love how it sprinted over to watch him. Because Amma is asleep, I am gonna take the chance to go fishing because Ducks buys fish for quite a pretty penny. And we really need to save up. What do we get first? Do we get a cow first? Or a lot of people did actually suggest getting mini goats and sheep. Maybe we just do that instead of big livestock. But I definitely also want to get more birds. And of course we have to, I'm not actually sure if he needs to pay a dowry to marry someone as well. So I do need to look that up before he goes ahead and marries again. You know what's funny? I've actually just realized I left my survive mod in my mods folder, so I'm gonna have to go out and take that out. Otherwise we won't get any walkbys. I'll take this moment while Udal fishes just to say thank you because I've gotten so much good response and so many tips and mod recommendations from you guys, and I really didn't expect anyone to watch this anyway. So, and I've also been meaning to thank everyone because I reached 3,000 subscribers, I think it was. I think we're almost at 3,500 now, which is fantastic. That's amazing. I never thought that would happen. So thank you so much for that. It's amazing and I feel very honored and I'm very, very grateful. Anyway, he is like starving to death and he didn't even catch anything anyway. So that was a giant waste of like, what was it, 3 hours? Okay, go home, go and eat. Your daughter is awake. We will age her up tonight. We will probably send her to a neighbor's house, and that is one of my mods if you wanted to download it. Just a little plug there. Basically, it just overrides all of the text that says send to daycare with send to a neighbor's or hire a wet nurse. It's just really good for historical gameplay. But anyway, we will send her to a neighbor's house and I guess go out on the town, try and find him a wife. I know I haven't like done much with Amma, but I haven't properly played with the infants, and there were quite a lot of people in the comments saying that you can teach them stuff, but mostly they do just learn by themselves, like those little milestone things, which she has been having. But I'm definitely going to interact with her a lot more when she's a toddler because, yeah, I'm just a lot more used to toddlers, and I know that you can make them walk and that. Hopefully we can find a sort of medieval... Oh, goodbye. As I was saying, hopefully we can find like a medieval high chair or something like that, because someone did say that you can make them try new foods, the infants. So I would actually really like to do that with the next baby, if there is a next baby. Okay, I've just sent Udel to the town hall so he can sort of like skulk around the town center, I guess, and look for a wife, because that's definitely not creepy in any way whatsoever. But also, I thought going to the church again would be a bit boring for you guys, and this way you could see more of my medieval Wyndham. So this is the town centre. I can't remember what these lots are called, but they are gorgeous. However, I do keep going into some of the lots and just realising that there's like modern stuff in there, which is really, really annoying, especially when it's been tagged as medieval. I'm sure that many of you guys have also experienced that. But if it wasn't obvious already, I am playing on the medieval Windenburg overrides, which is why like all of the flooring is different. There's different statues and different more old-fashioned lampposts, although I don't think this is 14th century friendly. Whatever. And now I'm looking in this and it's bloody lights. Let's just pretend there's candles in here and this is hand carved or something. I don't know what we can pretend this is. This is just magic, okay? This is absolutely not electricity. Anyway, let's not bother with inside. The outside is very, very cool. But what we want is to look for any Sims hanging around here and see if they are single women. Or, well, yeah, I think because he has to, you know, continue on the lineage, it does have to be a woman. Oh, is this the same lady as from the church? I can't remember, but go away. I kind of feel like she's not a peasant. You know, these two ladies, they could be ideal age-wise, but yeah. Okay, this seems like where everyone's spawning in, so let's just hang around here for a moment. Who are you? I think she's a teen. Oh, she is actually... boy. Okay, so... Sue or Margaret? She is an adult, however, I will need your guys' feedback on this because she's a nun. So I don't think she would be on the market, would she? I don't know, maybe you guys give me your feedback. Let's keep looking, but we should keep her in mind. Let's actually introduce ourselves to her, just so we know her. And I feel like, you know, he's really involved with the church anyway at the moment, so it doesn't hurt having a nun as a friend. Oh, I do think he is attracted to her though. Okay, I don't know about that. Let's continue to look. I kind of feel like maybe we try our chances with this lady. I think she'd have a lot of money, so she wouldn't be interested. She's probably already married as well. I don't know, let's just see. It's not historically accurate to have a peasant marry a noble woman, but I don't know if she is noble. I've just realized that I had my damn recording paused, but this lady here has just joined our conversation. I'm not sure where I recorded to. Hopefully it's not too far away. So, she looks a bit more in Udel's financial league. So, just introducing ourselves to her. And let's just brighten her day and get to know her. She is definitely a sim I downloaded off the gallery. So, I don't remember anything about her. Okay, let's just sneakily follow her and see if she goes and talks to this guy that she was just thinking about and does some romantic interaction. What's her last name? Hans? That's Lord Baldwin. I know. Oh, okay. Lord Baldwin is who Udall's sister works for, the Romilly noble family. So I have a feeling she is not married unless... No? No? Okay, yeah, let's sort of go a bit more gung-ho with her. Let's discuss some interests, and we really need to find out if she's single or not. I really think that she could be a good option, or really the only option Udall has. Okay, so she's charismatic. That's cool. Who's this? Oh, she's married. I know she's married. So she's definitely not an option. Let's go, maybe we should be a bit flirtatious. Because then if she, you know, says, no, go away, I'm married, then at least we know. You know, we were saying in the last episode, he might just have to marry just for the sake of marrying and not for love. She did not like that. It didn't say that she was married though. Oh no, look, spouse. Her spouse is called Sky. Oh my goodness, she's married as well. She's obviously not. I think today has just been... I love that he has a relationship with the Grim Reaper. But yeah, I think today has been a bit of a bust. He's tired, he needs to go home, and we need to age up Amma, which I'm really, really nervous about. Okay, Amma is home from the neighbors, and let's pull up the dice. See if she survives her age up. I am so nervous. So, to survive her infancy and age up into toddlerhood, Amma needs to roll anything except a 4 and an 8. Oh my god, I'm actually so nervous. I think if she doesn't survive, then maybe we play as Udall's sister for a little bit. Just see how that goes. Anyway, I'm putting it off. I'm putting off the inevitable. Let's just roll. Oh my god. She rolled a 16. She survives infancy into toddlerhood. I think if she hadn't have survived, that would have been the last straw for Udall. I cannot for the life of me get her to age up using MCC command center? MCC command center? I don't know. So I'm gonna have to age her up in creative. Oh, my Pepsi's hot. Ugh. Okay, let's age Amma up. She looks really cute in modern clothing. Anyway, let's get Amma edited and back into the game. Okay, so here is Amma Westcotte. I've just realised my background is not the usual cast background, and it's not really 14th century appropriate, is it? But yeah, just ignore that for now. But yes, I just went through and changed all of her hairstyles and her clothing. I didn't change her face at all because I think she has quite a cute face, which makes sense because her mother was very beautiful. Rest in peace. I did give her some little freckles to sort of a bit of a throwback to Nolan because she was a redhead, but I just think she is adorable. And also doing this has made me realize I don't have loads of toddler hairs or clothing. So I might need to go on a CC shopping spree just for those kind of things. Anyway, let's randomize a trait for her. I really hope we don't get a bad trait. There are some toddler traits that I really don't like. Anyway, let's go. Oh, she got clingy. I've got to admit, that kind of really sucks because he is just one man and he has a whole farm to take care of. And he's got to go fishing and find a wife, and he doesn't need a clingy toddler. There you go, she is clingy anyway. We're just gonna have to deal with it. She might be upset sometimes. I'm sorry, Amma. And here she is in game. I've just realized I do keep forgetting to turn my reshade back on. But yes, she's so cute. I'm really sorry about my game stuttering. I'm supposed to have a good PC. Like, when it was bought... Oh. What was that about? I love the animations. Anyway, what I was saying is my PC is supposed to be good, but I think recently I don't know, it's been going a bit downhill and the game has been stuttering for me, which really sucks, but yeah, I'm just gotta put up with it. Oh, Amma's acquired the thinking skill. Lovely. I don't think her skills are gonna get very built up. To be totally honest with you, I think he doesn't have time. He's asleep, for God's sake. We need to sell this and get her a little bed. So let's do that right now. Damn, we got 480 simoleons for that. That'll just like pay for her bed outright, I think. I do have a toddler bed. Oh, and we need a potty as well. Yes, let's put the potty right here next to the roaring fire and the pit of death. Okay, so I've got this peasant toddler bed. Oh, that is so cute. Let's just pretend Udal sculpted those for her, like whittled them down. So we've got her a potty, and that was only $5, that bed, so now we're kind of like rolling in it. Definitely need to get her some form of toys. It's just finding ones that are kind of time frame appropriate. That is the issue. I'm not even in the toy section, am I? I think this pony, that's good. Let's put that next to the other fire. Oh, and we have this. Oh, okay, it is for toddlers as well as children. It gives them imagination skill. I don't think they'll probably be able to sit on it, but let's just get it anyway. It would be really nice to find a teddy bear that's kind of looks really knitted or handmade. I think I'm gonna get this high chair. You know what? Let's put this somewhere a little bit safer. Let's put the high chair here. So in case this does light on fire again, if she's in the high chair, she'll just be immediately engulfed. Let's put... I don't want to put this in the bathroom because it's going to take her ages to get out there. Let's just put that right here so when it's full, Udal can just smell it when he's laying in bed. Yeah, I don't feel like I have loads in terms of toys for toddlers, so maybe that's something I get when I go to game next. This kind of looks homemade. Does that look like hand stitched to you guys? I really feel in the 14th century we need something made of like burlap, and this looks too clean and too nice. We do have a lump of clay, but I know what will happen. I'll buy this and he'll just sit on his bed and play with the damn lump of clay and he won't do anything else, so definitely not getting that. And I don't think toddlers can play with it anyway. Okay, put her in there for a moment. Please do not feed her because I know what they're like with their autonomy. They automatically give the baby food as soon as they're in the damn high chair. Let's grab some bread. Oh no, is it an ingredient? We can't even eat the bread. So we're not having bread for breakfast. Like, so we have 653 simoleons. I'm really leaning towards fixing this before buying any form of animal next. I'm actually just going to sell this back to Jacques. I don't want it. It's annoyed me. Jacques will be here in about 3 hours. So hopefully this doesn't take him too long. So you can go and collect some eggs and collect some honey and beeswax, praying that he doesn't get stung. Why? Why did you do that? I love him, but he's very annoying sometimes. Okay, grab a serving for Amma. See, this is what I was saying with taking care of her, taking care of himself, and the farm and everything, and all the house chores. It's gonna be really difficult. Maybe we do move Modest in. She can help with everything. I think that's actually a really good idea. Okay, while he does everything, she's just gonna have to keep herself busy. Just play with this right next to the fire while she is all alone. Oh, here's Jacques. Right as we were gonna go and get the laundry. So let's sell some items to him first and foremost. All of these eggs, all of these mushrooms. There are only one simoleon each. Maybe that wasn't a good crop to plant. Maybe I won't do that next time. And this wild honey, that's really where the money is. 80 a pop. Yeah, we really need to focus on collecting more honey. Something else I want to do, I will show you in a minute. Hopefully I don't forget, but it is expanding the farm. That is not bad. This is the most money we've had, I think, since we started the challenge. Anyway, let's see what he has to buy. So the season ends on Sunday. Sunday is the last day, and it begins anew on Monday, and he comes on Monday morning. So maybe we just wait until Monday morning to buy things from him. So we're not going to buy anything from him today. We will just sell, and we will take our nice profit. And you can go home now, Sharks. Thank you very much. Okay, before I forget, what I want to do with this little farm is, because I think we are going to go with the mini goats and sheep's route, and I will be using lot 51's free range livestock for that, and I do have that listed below in my mods list, which is in the description. I'm going to get rid of this livestock shelter, and I think what we're going to do is make some kind of orchard here, because I think that would be really cool, and it's definitely something that can be expanded on throughout the generations as well, and we can remember it as an orchard started by our founder. What we should really do, because we have a hen, so I think we should buy a rooster. So let's buy a brown rooster. I think we have a brown hen. 200 simoleons. Oof. Okay, goodbye. Anyway, it is almost midday. Let's check on aim. Oh, she's sad. Oh, she's sad. She's hot. I don't really know why the game doesn't recognize this as being inside. It might possibly be because of it, but you know, they wouldn't have had anything to really cool themselves down with, aside from being underground. I'm also thinking, because we're not buying from Jocks until the Monday, until we sell the harvest, that I think we can afford to replace this. Yep, I did it. I bit the bullet. I did it. That was 500 simoleons, but I think it was really worth it. You know what? I know why she's hot. It's because there's a fire on in here. Let's put that out. Let's actually invite her aunt Modest over. Okay, so Modest has just arrived. So this is Modest Westcotte. She is Udel's sister, his younger sister. They get on well enough, but you know, they are fundamentally quite different. I think Modest, she's always been quite independent, whereas Udel, as the older brother, he's sort of always been like, don't do that, you know, that's not safe, and just trying to keep her safe while she's just like, no, let me do what I want. And so I think that's kind of why she ended up getting a job working for a noble family instead, as a maid, instead of getting married. But she does have to get married eventually. But luckily for us, she isn't currently, which means I think Udal is going to float the idea of her moving in with him for a little while. And it will be good for Modest to build a relationship with Amma. Okay, so here is Modest in Creator Sim with her hair down, but she's quite gorgeous. She has some of the same sort of facial features that Udel does. I kind of think in this nose and eye area, she looks quite similar. But I don't think she'll have any issues with finding a husband. She is really quite beautiful. And I love that she has the same kind of freckles as Amma does. And of course, she has very similar eyes. So that is her nightwear. I'm not sure how 14th century accurate this nightwear is for the stays. This is her everyday. It's just sort of what do they call this? It's not a chemise. Oh, I know the name, but I can't. A kirtle? Yeah, I think it's called a kirtle, something like that. I think maybe that she was working as a maid for quite some time. Maybe was sending some money back to her and Udel's parents. She put some money away for herself and she bought herself a really nice dress that maybe she passes down, maybe even to Amma. But yes, that is Modest. She will be joining us for at least the next little while. However, I have now been recording for an hour and a half, so I think that is where I'm going to leave today's episode. I'm sorry if this one was a little bit more boring, but you know, with what happened in the last few episodes, I feel like we needed a boring episode. At least we know more about what's going on in the potential wife market for Udel. And I do think that he will probably have a wife by the next episode or the episode after that. And at least we have someone else to help around the house and with Amma. Oh my god, and at least Amma, she survived her role as well. I'm so happy about that. I genuinely thought that maybe she wouldn't. But that is a wrap on today's episode. And it is also a wrap on 1402. It is now 1403, so the Ultimate Decades Challenge is now 3 years in. I do think I might play a little bit off camera, or as I was saying before, if I've not edited it out, I will record it and sort of speed it up and have an interim kind of episode that is maybe 15 minutes long and it plays through a couple of days with just me talking about stuff. Maybe the UDC, maybe just my personal stuff, whatever. So for those of you who want to watch that, you can, but you can totally skip it. It won't be integral to the storyline of the Ultimate Decades Challenge. Thank you for watching and all of the lovely comments you guys have left. I really, it's really warmed my heart and I didn't expect it whatsoever. I kind of thought, oh, I'll film one episode, I'll get bored and no one will watch it and I won't take it anywhere, but I'm really enjoying it, and it's really nice to know that you guys are enjoying it as well. Please leave a comment below if you have any tips or tricks for me, or any mods that you think would help me in my gameplay. Remember, I do have a mods list linked in my description, and that does include everything from my reshade, which I have on. There we go. To all of the overrides that I'm using, and I will actually put my Book of Hours mod in there and my Go to a Neighbor's override in there as well. If you haven't already, please subscribe and hit that like button, and you can also hit the bell icon next to it if you want to be notified when I do upload videos. Commenting and liking is really good for the algorithm, so please do that if you want to. But that is all for today. Thank you so much for watching. You're playing your own Ultimate Decades Challenge. I hope yours isn't as dramatic as mine, but I hope you're having fun as well. And I hope you're having fun watching mine. That is all for now. See you next episode. Bye! If you like talking about all things royalty mod, or just want to keep updated on anything related to the mod, then come on over to the Discord. There are loads of friendly people here, and we would love to have you. There is a link in the description to join the Discord.